Good morning, guys. Today is a beautiful Tuesday, and once again, I'm here. I sometimes feel that even if I talk endlessly, I probably won't be able to tell you everything that I wanted to tell you. So I talk. So this is something that I always get out of the house with me, two boxes of sustenance, because if you leave your sustenance to external sources, sometimes it'll be good, sometimes it'll be crap. So this is my salty, savory stuff with the Bombay mix with lots of nuts, different types, and I've added it as well with other stuff. And this is my sweet craving, and this is full fat yogurt, strawberries. I ran out of my dried fruit mix, and to make it even more naughty, I'm adding some bad stuff. When I say bad stuff, it's actually very good stuff. So stop using white sugar like a table sugar. Use natural sweetness. So this came all the way from Pakistan. One of my friends, junior doctor father, got it from me from his local farm there. And this is palm candy, and I'm going to spice it up with a little bit of coconut fat. Coconut fat is one of the very good fat that you can have. And finally, I'm going to add some whey powder. Now, I don't like processed food, but this is something my wife bought, so I'm going to finish it off. Don't waste food. So a little bit of whey powder gone in, and the final touch is okay. I think my coffee is ready. Let's switch off. My final touch is a squeezy strawberry jam. Again, this is not very good if you do it regularly, but I'm just adding a little bit of strawberryness. And this is conserve, that means artificially made, not as good as the regular strawberries. Now this is something also very good for health. Spirulina is blue green algae, a lot of energy, but it doesn't go with any of this. You need to know what to add to what. So that's my two boxes, and now I'm ready for my fatty coffee. These are my fat blocks. Fatty coffee, as you know, is very good for health. It gives you energy without the insulin spike, which is killing us. The insulin spike and insulin resistance and fatty liver and type 2 diabetes, all of which is fully reversible if you start early. But today I'm going to focus on this. Can you see? So what happens? Humans, we are very circadian. We are not nocturnal, but diurnal. I got it from Andrea. Leanne gifted it to Andrea. I liked it, so I borrowed it just to try it out. This is a light lamp to activate your supraoptic chiasma and hypothalamus. So we are very rhythmic animals. Like females, they bleed every month in the reproductive period, and humans are not that cyclical as females, but we still have got cycles. Every cell of our body follows a cyclical pattern, and there is ultradian rhythm, there is circadian rhythm. Ultradian rhythm is 90-minute cycle. So when you sleep, you go through phases of sleep cycles. Like sun is kind of earth is going around the sun exactly 365 days and 4 hours, 6 hours. So everything in the universe is cyclical, very cyclical. So what we need to do when you wake up from sleep, go and watch sunlight. When I say sunlight, I don't mean look at the sun, because that will destroy your eyes, but be outdoor. And if you want to see, download a free app called Lux, Lux. You put it on the phone and you see even the cloudiest outdoor lux or photo intensity, the how bright the light is way superior. Like this is roughly 2000 lux, whereas if I bring it here, it will probably be 80 lux. 80 lux is not good enough to reset your biological clock. You see people, not people, females in their menopause, they become very, very unstable sometime. Not everybody. The more cyclical their periods are, I think the worse they will suffer from menopause, because suddenly the biological clock is out of sync. Heat control sensation in hypothalamus, which is very close to this body clock, is completely doing bizarre stuff. Sometimes your husband is sweating and you're freezing cold, and sometimes the opposite, you're switching on the AC when the husband is telling, why you're switching on AC, it's very cold, air conditioner. So if you are suffering from that, just reset your biological clock by spending as much time in the blue light, I mean daylight. Blue light is extremely beneficial only if you give it to the early morning and early part of the day, and it is very, very damaging for your brain and sleep and everything if you show your eyes blue light towards the end of the day. So basically all we need to do, humans, you wake up when the sun comes, you go down when the sun goes down. And because of Thomas Alva Edison and all these artificial lights, we have ruined that. But now that we know about neuroscience and brain science, now it's a time to take control of your biological clock. And there are many exercises other than sunlight you can use in ancient India. All the yoga techniques of resetting clocks. There's so many techniques. Anyway, I cannot finish my talk. My daughter told me, Dad, have a script, and there is no script. Whatever happened yesterday or comes to my mind this morning, I talk about. So circadian rhythm, ultradian rhythm, diurnal nature of some animals, nocturnal nature of some animals. Now, some say that, oh no, I have to work at night because I work best. But nobody works best at night, because human animals are supposed to be in bed at night. Now, it has been shown that, or not shown, like maybe not much evidence, but a lot of people commented, if you sleep before midnight, the quality of that sleep, if 1 hour, 2 hour, is way deeper than sleep after midnight. And quite a number of us will tend to wake up around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, because the body temperature goes up. Sleep is a fascinating topic, and sleep is the most rejuvenating physiological stuff that happens to us compared to everything else. If you can go without food for 48 hours or 72 hours, even you can go off water for 2 days, but go off sleep for 48 hours, you will see what will happen. You will have lots of micro sleeps. And cause of a road traffic accident next to alcohol is probably lack of sleep. So reset your biological clock, have better sleep, be outdoor as much as possible. Apparently we need to exposure of at least 30,000 lux before 11 o'clock in the morning. And similarly, after 11 p.m., do not see blue light or light at all if possible, because there is a bit of your brain called habenula. So when you see light, the impulse from your eyes will go and activate habenula, which will punish you next day by decreasing your dopamine level. You will not feel happy and all that. It will make you really pathos and sad and all that. So then you will learn the lesson, I should not ruin my night sleep. And there is a saying in India that রাতে ঘুম না হলে হাতিও কাত হয়ে পড়ে. That means if you don't sleep well, even it can make an elephant very weak, so let alone humans. So this is it. So lux, sunlight, circadian rhythm, sleep. Blue light, good in the morning, bad at night. And the other thing I will not talk about, but I just will mention, something is called pandiculation. Have you ever done pandiculation? Which all of our cats and dogs do in the morning when they wake up from sleep. Do pandiculation. I'm going to talk about pandiculation on another video. Have a nice day. Let me have my first sip of coffee. I'm very late today. All this talking, blah blah blah.